Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator with another video, and today we'll talk about again the Age of Empires franchise because a lot is happening around with Age of Empires, and this time it's going to be Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Guys, we have wonderful news. For the first time since 2007, Age of Empires 3 is going to have a brand new civilization, and that civilization is none other than the United States, which makes a lot of sense because most of the action of Age of Empires 3 is taking place in America itself, on American soil, and eventually at some point the colonies that were settled in America became independent and the United States that we know today. So the developers of Age of Empires 3 decided to create a whole different kind of gameplay here for the civilization, because normally this is a civilization. The civilizations in Age of Empires 3 go with aging, and when you age you have to select different types of politicians which give you bonuses. Here it's going to be completely different. You are going to have for each age new states that are going to be joining your empire, and these states are going to offer you unique bonus. So that is going to be a different way of playing the game. Now, how do we get this United States civilization? And this is another thing that I really appreciate here, is that the devs are allowing you to get the civilization for free if you play the game for 1 month. And how to do that? Well, you're going to have a set of different challenges that we are going to see after this little introduction of the United States, and if you complete those challenges, then you get access to the United States for free. Whereas if you don't have time, then later on you'll be able to buy the United States as a civilization for a small price. It's just about $3, right? So that's your regular DLC price. That's not really an issue about this, right? But I really appreciate the fact that they still give us the opportunity to get it for free if we get to play the game, which is a very nice touch. So what do these United States do here? Well, here they say that in Age of Empires 3, the United States is a highly diverse civilization with a wide array of tools from which to choose and create individual strategies, ensuring no match plays out the same. Their unique Unix technologies and home city cards offer a variety of playstyles, and federal cards allow players of the United States to adapt and evolve their deck based on the flow of matches. And so among some of the unique features here, of course, your home city is going to be Washington, D.C., right? It's the capital city. You can levy Minutemen at regular intervals, which is not the case with other civilizations. The U.S. General, which is a brand new unit here, can plant an inspiring flag that they put in the battlefield, which is going to inspire military units, and building inflicts more damage when they are near the flag, which I find is a very nice touch, because of course it is it is a nice little wink, right? A nice little shout out to the very famous American patriotism. So they are celebrating American patriotism here with that unit. I like this touch very much. The U.S. General can also construct forts instead of town centers, which is going to also be a very interesting bonus, because forts are tremendously powerful in Age of Empires 3. It's the equivalent of the castle in Age of Empires 2. In federal states, as mentioned before, replace traditional politicians and add unique cards to the home city deck over the course of a match. So there we have it, guys. This is going to be extremely interesting here, and it also comes with a couple of unique buildings here. It's going to be the meeting house, which is kind of replacing the church, right? So here you're going to have as improvements the Bill of Rights with 3 large collections of books totaling 1500 XP, medical science, which is going to get extra hit points to the healers, and redoubts are going to be a little bit cheaper. The saloon here, which is also going to grant permanent access to 3 Wild West outlaws. Basically going to have outlaws and also cowboys here with the saloon, which are going to be typical American units. And the state capital is also going to bring unique improvements like the Brigadier General cadets, which is going to increase the general's hit points and extra economical advantages. All right, guys, well, let's have a look in game and see how we can unlock the United States, shall we? So you could see that there is a United States Challenge tab on the top of the front screen, which shows you this screen here. And you can see that all of the states, the 50 states, have their own little challenge. So we're going to start with Delaware here, and we're going to have to play a skirmish, winning either with the Dutch, the English, or the Swedes, and that's going to be a great opportunity to try a new civilization from the definitive edition, which are the Swedes, which I have never tried before. So that's already something positive here. Encourages me to try something different here in the game, and well, we should get started, right? So it's a it's basically a PvE, right, against the computer. I think that you can do that with players as well. I don't know if it's or not, but definitely against computers here. Any difficulty is okay. I'm playing in medium here. Maybe I should play with hard, but I haven't played in a long time, so I want to ensure my victory here. And at the same time, I don't have much time to play, so maybe if I play in medium, it should be a little bit faster, right? So we're gonna play Team 1 with a British ally and against a Dutch, so we get all the 3 civilizations encouraged here, plus a local civilization. Which is going to be, I think it was called the Iroquois before, but I don't know how to say it now. Anyway, so let's get started and let's see how this plays out. Alright, well, playing as the Swedes for the first time, very interesting. I noticed that their houses actually have bushes of berries, which eventually can be upgraded to blueberries, right? So that's why they're maybe a little bit more expensive, but they also save you from building farms. That's very nice. Well, eventually, you know, I try to eradicate first the weakest of the 2 enemy players, in this case the Native American. It's not always like that. The Native American is not always the weakest, but I prevented him from having an outpost earlier on, which gave me a significant advantage. He also lost a lot of troops, and I went on the counter-attack. Still issues here with micromanagement. Always have to tell those villagers to go back to work, right? Actually went back on a battle against the Dutch, and interesting pathfinding in Age of Empires 3 sometimes needs to be improved. The enemy here got bottlenecked behind those buildings. My cannons here in the back did a very short work of their army, and had a lot of pikemen as well that were able to dispose of those horses. A very nice victory indeed. And there we go. Eventually I beat the enemy players through a very interesting victory here. I won through Monopoly, which meant that I had all the trading posts in the game. So there we go. First challenge done, Delaware. The next one is going to be Pennsylvania. And all of these challenges are going to have various objectives that you're going to have to accomplish in the game. So here I'm going to have to recruit 50 native warriors in a single skirmish or multiplayer game. They did not say here if victory is a prerequisite or not, though. That's interesting. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully it is going to inspire you to reinstall Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, which is what I did. I had it uninstalled since last September because I was not impressed by Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, but bringing here this challenge is definitely boosting my interest, and who knows, I'll probably end up streaming the game. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.